Hey guys, Pete Mercer here, and today Brandon from Campbell Fitness put out a video about McDonald's and Morgan Spurlock's Supersize Me versus Chaz Weaver's Downsize Me. And the premise of that was that if you feel the need to go for a fast food meal, whether you don't have time or you slip off the rails and you just have to go for it, that it won't affect you too adversely. You can still stick to the lifestyle and make gains from that, and it won't affect you too badly. So I just wanted to go into that in a bit more detail. A lot of people think that if you go and have a fast food meal, you have your burger and fries or your fried chicken or the rest of that, that you're instantly going to get fat. And it's all bad for you. You can't incorporate that into a healthy lifestyle, whether it be fitness orientated or not. Now, Chris and Vince from Physiques of Greatness have done a bunch of vids on eating out, not pigging out, when you can go to fast food restaurants and show you the kind of meals that you can expect to order to maintain with a healthy lifestyle. But what I've noticed is that a lot of people in their day-to-day lives, with the food they eat, they tend to be making the wrong food choices, and that's what contributes to either weight gain or not being able to lose weight. And it's things like, a lot of people for breakfast, you'll either have a cereal which might have sugars in it, might not, or toast and butter. Very few people actually incorporate protein into their breakfast, and it's a bit of a problem. Obviously, it's not massive, but the thing is that the protein is essential for things like muscle growth and repair, which in the fitness industry, that's what we know. But also it provides you with enzymes and recovery, and it will also help you with your metabolism. So if you neglect that throughout the day, it will have a slight effect on you. But again, for lunch, a lot of people say, well, either have beans and toast or a fried egg or an omelette, things like that there. And again, they tend to focus more towards carby meals than protein, and they'll usually dump it into their evening meal. Let's say you have a Sunday roast, or you have roast beef and vegetables, or mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, things like that. And what a lot of people do is they'll have carbohydrates throughout the day in each of their meals, and they'll reach a higher amount in their nutrient ratios for carbohydrates than they need, and they usually come a lot under when it comes to protein. And then so you've got that imbalance of your nutrients anyway, so you're not getting enough protein, you're getting too many carbohydrates, and that means you're slowing your metabolism, and that's going to store the carbohydrates as fat. That's going to be harder to get rid of, and that's where the weight loss problems tend to come from. So it's not really so much a case of, if I go out and I have a McDonald's, because it's got the batter on the chicken and the chips are salted and all this, and it's all deep fried and it's cooked badly. It's not necessarily the way the food's cooked or the type of food you're eating. It's the foods that you have throughout the day and how much you have of each. So it's more important to think, am I getting enough protein for my body weight, and am I getting too many carbs? That's the main problem that I see. So yeah, I can go into this more with in terms of actual numbers and macronutrient ratios, but just on a general thing that fast food isn't necessarily that bad. It's more about what you do in your day-to-day life and the choices that you make. So yeah, it's something to think about maybe. But so that's that. Now, I'm Pete Mercer. Take it easy.